Kobe's here to shoot a commercial for Daddy.
I'm not in training. I'm headed for Wally's Waffles, home with a hot buttered flapjack.
A mean outside shot, and he's cute. Oh, I hear you two are having a party tonight? So am I.
Oh, I don't think so, Melissa. Everybody's invited to our party, right?
Yeah. Did I mention that Kobe will be at mine? Great, so I'll see you all at my party tonight. Oh, all except you.
Action News Network is an Aboriginal American media network. As such, we are protected under the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People, or DRIP, Articles 8, 14, and 16. Action News Network is allowed to provide Aboriginal news and media content on non-Indigenous media platforms free of oppressive censorship. Any breach of this protection is a breach of international law.
Kobe Bryant was born in 1978 and joined the NBA in the 1996-97 season at 18 years old, fresh out of high school, and the first to do so in the modern era of the NBA. His success paved the way for LeBron James to do so the same nearly 10 years later. Kobe helped define 90s professional basketball, joining the league at the end of Michael Jordan's peak, and the two played out Jordan's last years with a playful, almost big brother, little brother rivalry. Jordan seemed to pass the torch to Kobe, who a decade later would do the same for LeBron James. I grew up in this era and admired Jordan growing up, so when Jordan left, it didn't feel like the magic was gone because it seemed like he groomed Kobe to keep it going, and Kobe didn't disappoint. I wanted to do a short tribute video in the beginning to Kobe, but as usual with celebrity deaths, strange shit started to pop up surrounding his accident, and I waited to give respect to the family and fans and all of that, and to do some research. And now I'm ready to present some interesting facts surrounding his life leading up to his death. I know I'm about to get some backlash. Fuck it. Black folks, we some. Now why would they go and do that ass niggas, man? I get tired of that shit. The people who suffer the most from covert malicious attacks, Tuskegee experiments, COINTELPRO, stop and frisk, just to name a few. Redlining, voter suppression. The list can be a separate video itself. Dawes rolls, anyone? You ever heard of those? Especially for my Indians out there. That's not even a quarter of the underhanded covert operations against us. And it's far-fetched that a celebrity can be touched. Because they, maybe got too uppity? And nothing pisses off the elites more than a rich, uppity nigga. Especially if he's fucking white girls. You catch my drift. Alright? Helicopters were his primary means of transportation, which was well known to the public. Everybody knew Kobe flew around LA in helicopters. And even the service that he used right now, they're under investigation, I guess, because of the crash. So they suspended operations. So that's something to look at. You know, you gotta look at more than just the death. You gotta look at the news surrounding it and shit too, so you can know stuff like that. In cities like LA and New York City, the rich use them as taxis to avoid the gridlock traffic that occurs there. So it wouldn't be hard to sabotage a helicopter to have an accident. A lot of y'all probably don't even remember, but a year ago, a helicopter pilot who was assigned to President Trump was killed due to a sabotaged chopper that was meant for the president to get into. Now, if somebody can sabotage a chopper that the president almost got into and end up killing one of his very trained assigned pilots, then, you know, if somebody really wanted to, especially a company with a lot of money, really wanted to sabotage someone because maybe they might have been in a lawsuit against them, which we'll go into, then that's not too out of the picture. Especially this company has a history of attempting to do the same to other people. Let's get deep.
Oh shit! It's Kobe Bryant! Help me! Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out! Pass?
Okay, so now that I got all the disclaimers out the way and stuff, we're gonna go into some disturbing elements of her brother Kobe Bryant's passing. All right, so this is from Woke Hubs. You know, it's okay for alternative media to bring up some points if there's facts to it, and when there is facts to it, then I will present them to you with big sources. It's always an agenda. I think we all can agree to that. So even when you're using your ABCs, your Foxes, your CNNs, you have to dig through their agenda, because they only gonna give you half truths. They have to report on what happens, but they don't have to report on the events that led up to what happened. Doesn't fit their narrative, it's not gonna make it, right? So from Woke Hub, Kobe Bryant accused Big Pharma company of using illegal substance in Black Mamba lawsuit weeks before his death. Top story. New details continue to emerge about the helicopter crash that killed NBA legend Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others in Calabasas, California on Sunday afternoon, as fans mourn the sudden death of one of the NBA's, I would say, most iconic athletes. Authorities are still in early stages of investigating the crash and its potential causes, a process that could take several weeks. Coincidentally, on January 6, 2020, Yahoo News published a recent report on Kobe Bryant and his long, drawn-out legal battle with Big Pharma company High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. So Yahoo News has reported on this, okay? Just keep that in mind. And even though they're not a big name in news, Yahoo has kind of just rebranded themselves into publishing news, all right? According to Yahoo News report, Kobe Bryant was trying to hash out a settlement in the battle with a pharma company over Black Mamba before hitting the trial. Remember, Kobe's known as the Black Mamba. Just like Jordan is known as his airness. The original report on the Powerhouse lawsuit was made public by The Blast on December 19th, 2019. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, the United States Patent and Trademark Office has shut down Bryant's attempt to wrap up the case. In his newest filings, Kobe was asking the Trademark Board to side with him once and for all. For the first time, Kobe has alleged high-tech products contain substances banned by the FDA as a dietary supplement. So it seems like he tried to sue these guys over the use of his name, and they didn't side with that, which I could see, because Black Mamba, I think, is a snake. So it's going to be very hard for him to own that title. You know, like, you look at Allen Iverson, his nickname was The Answer. Anybody uses The Answer, as like, product naming, we all know where that comes from. But if you're named the Tiger or the Lion, anybody can, use the Tiger or the Lion. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand where Kobe's coming from, but that was going to be an uphill battle. Kobe said he recently became aware of concerns raised by both the FDA as well as USPTO about the legality of the substance contained within the product. So now he's trying to go after them for using legal products and saying, hey, I don't want anything even closely associated to me, you know what I'm saying, to be associated with this company. And then, with right, power, Kobe had every right to, look out for the consumer too, even though it's more so he just, found a way to, a loophole to get at them, a legal one. But within his right and stuff like that, he dry snitched. And I'm pretty sure the company, these companies, the FDA and all that, they know this shit. They just allow what they want to allow to go through. But I digress. He believed the product marketed and sought to be registered as a dietary supplement has contained and continues to contain prohibited substances by the FDA, DMAA, and methylphenidate. Kobe Bryant wants the pharma company to be shut down from using Black Mamba ASAP. Since the board wasn't entirely convinced by Bryant's arguments, they denied his motion for summary judgment. The case was headed to trial, but they intended to continue battling it out. Back in 2015, the pharma company High-Tech Pharmaceuticals filed a trademark name Black Mamba Hyper Rush to use to sell a line of ephedra-based diet pills. I think ephedra is banned, ain't it? Ain't that what Trim Spar had? It's basically like meth in a pill. So this is kind of weird. They shouldn't. You can't even sell ephedra like that. Kobe's team filed to trademark his Black Mamba, the name, the year after High-Tech. So it seems like they already branded the name before he did, even though he's known for years to have it. It's an interesting battle. Bryant and the Pharma company have been battling out since 2017 after Bryant demanded their trademarks not be approved, fearing it can cause confusion with customers. He argued most people connect with him, Black Mamba, even pointed to Nike using Hyper with their products. This is written a little poorly, which could cause confusion with the diet pill name. High-Tech fired back to Bryant's opposition, calling him a bully and accused him of overreaching his trademark rights to maliciously block the trademark. The company argued another athlete, boxer, Roger Mayweather, one of these related to Money Floyd, uses the Black Mamba nickname. He trademarked Roger Black Mamba Mayweather in 2013, and High-Tech believed that alone should kill Bryant's opposition to their trademark. Unfortunately, only weeks after Kobe's lawsuit update from Yahoo News about the upcoming trial, Kobe Bryant was killed. Well, right now, he has died. I won't say he was killed. We don't have enough evidence on that. We're just going to point out some funny stuff that's going on. Now, this is from WIS 10 News out of Georgia, I believe. I don't know if it's Atlanta, based news affiliate of NBC. Somebody, you can let me know in the comments, but I believe this is a Georgia-based company, Georgia-based news network, so it's local, and he's talking about, and this is where this company is from. So this is the same company, High-Tech Pharmaceuticals, and we're going to see their record and just connect some dots, all right? So Georgia company accused of selling spiked and fake dietary supplements. This is way back in April 12, 2007. So this company has been around for way over, at least maybe like 12 to 15 years, all right? Give or take. So this is not a new company. They have a lot of money and also a lot of lawsuits, and you're gonna see that they have a lot of shady practices, which we're gonna connect to what's going on and what happened with Kobe Bryant. Okay, so Norcross, Georgia. This is from MSNBC.com. Until late last year, High-Tech Pharmaceuticals of Norcross, Georgia appeared to be a thriving business with hot-selling line of natural dietary supplements. But a bizarre case quietly unfolded in federal court in Atlanta. Prosecutors alleged that it was really a criminal enterprise that sold dangerous spiked products and was run by executives who considered Assassination. Remember, this is from an NBC affiliate, who considered assassination and blackmail to quash a federal investigation. The allegations are the most far-ranging ever leveled against a major player in the unregulated dietary supplement industry and include activities more home in the mob hangouts of television Tony Soprano than the corporate boardroom. In 2007, Sopranos was still the biggest TV show on, so that's a dated reference to the time period, so you just know. Among other things, prosecutors allege in court filings that some or all of the defendants, again, discussed killing a U.S. Food and Drug Administration agent and blackmailing an assistant U.S. attorney. Neither plot was carried out, but a High-Tech co-founder was subsequently jailed after being convicted of being a felon in possession of a firearm silencer. So this company basically ran by mob thugs, okay? And they were in the process on talks of trying to kill a U.S. Food and Drug Administration agent, which is a U.S. government official, and on top of that, a U.S. attorney, which is a part of the highest law enforcement jurisdiction in the U.S., right? A federal agent. They wanted to kill federal agents and blackmail federal agents, okay? So if somebody says, hey, it seems kind of fishy that Kobe was in a lawsuit with these people and, his helicopter just goes down on a routine flight that he makes all the damn time. If these people wanted to kill federal agents, I don't think killing Kobe Bryant would be too far-fetched, right? And I can make these allegations because these people are accused of discussing assassination people. So it's not like it's just unfounded things. I'm not even going to say allegedly in this, that, and third. You know, it's not funny. I mean, it's not a coinky thing that this man died when he's about to do a lawsuit with these people and been in a battle with them for a couple of years now. A helicopter crash is not that hard to make happen. And it also says they use herbal supplements like ephedra and high-tech diet products, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole bunch of them spiking the products and shit like that. All right? But this right here, the assassination attempt, that's the most important thing to shocking allegations spring from the September 7th indictment of the company and 11 executives, employees and associates for allegedly operating an illegal internet pharmacy in Belize. So these guys are just like all over the place, right? And just, you can look this up online. Here's one of their cases against them from the Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit. Okay, it's about them, one of these cases where they were spiking pills and selling stuff. Not inadvertently, but just not being honest about what they're in their products and what their products are intended to do. Okay, I'm not gonna read this whole damn thing to you, but you can find it. You can take a snapshot, go look for it. You can get the PDF, it's free. But just so you know that this company's just always been accused, and they've been accused of doing shady practices for the past 15 years. Okay, so that's all I want to fucking go into with this. You can draw your own conclusions. It's just things that make you go, I don't believe every celebrity death is fake and phony, but there are ritual killings. He died on the same day the Grammys happened. Just a lot of weird stuff. If you look at the numbers, I'm not a numbers guy, but the numbers kind of add up. Let's just say the number 13 comes up a lot. You know, his daughter is 13 years old. Rest in peace, you know, beautiful young queen. He was in a plane where the designation number was 13. If you add the dates, you know, when he was born, all this stuff, it all just comes out to 13. Just really weird. And 13 is not a good number. All right. Like I said, I don't want to be one of those numbers guys. I believe in that shit, but it's not my forte, so I don't want to be quoted on that. But if you are into them numbers, 13 comes up a lot. Okay. So this was ritualistic. You know, they'll knock 2 or 3 birds out with one stone. So these guys want to do this, you know, to assassinate somebody, you gotta have a lot of fucking inside, you know, help and shit. So it's just sad. Alright. Action News Network. Remember that the conspiracy just means more than one person coming together to commit an act. That's all it means. It don't mean crazy, it don't mean lunatic, it don't mean out there. It just means more than one person coming together to commit an act against someone or something. That's what it means to conspire. Go look it up.